Welcome to Zentangle Project Pack 1. My name is Rick,
Hey, I'm Maria, and we're joined by.
Nancy and Indy.
and we're going to work today with Jelly Roll pens and
Number
a
10 and number 8, I think it is.
and the tortillon and the pencil
The
and the charcoal.
and the charcoal. So a little while ago, Martha.
It was Halloween.
Yeah, well, Martha sent over a photograph of all the pumpkin seeds that she was going to roast, and she had them in a big pan and cleaning them. And I thought that was so pretty. It was a great inspiration for this tile. So what I'm going to do is a series of Pokeleaf in white, and
Which pen?
with the number 10 white
Right.
jelly roll. So you can, this is a real family affair. You can see Molly's hand there because I needed a hand. Mine's in a cast, so she's helping me by holding the tile. This is a real family option here. But we're going to do this poke leaf. I'm sorry, and we're going to do it in sort of a spirally kind of thing, like those beautiful seeds we saw, the pumpkin seeds. And we're just going to keep going and going, and it'll be a wonderful exercise in a monotangle, and you'll see how this is going.
So the whole idea was to do it round and round and round, just like they were in that, the inspiration, taking it from the pattern that the seeds had made in that bowl of cleaning out the pumpkin seeds. And so Indy and Mazzy had done the same thing, right? At you guys' house?
When you were making pumpkin seeds.
Yeah, but when you guys showed the picture, it looked like a painting.
It did look like a painting,
did.
wasn't it? That's why Auntie Martha sent it, because it was such a pretty picture. And so it's nice to recognize these things when you see them and take inspiration. And I've really enjoyed doing this piece because these leaf shapes sort of nestle themselves so elegantly, and I just love the way that works.
And you'll notice that she's turning her tile each time for each leaf.
Well,
So-
Molly's turning
or
the
Molly's
tile.
turning the tile. So you get the same rhythm, and now she's going into the middle, and they're just probably going to start getting a little bit smaller.
It's like a spiral, but
Yeah.
with the that tangle.
Yeah, I like that. So anyway, we're just going to continue doing that till we get to the center. And I love monotangles as a meditation. You don't have to think about it too much. It kind of sort of takes you on its own journey, tells you what to do.
And you can see when she gets to different ones where they're on top of one another, it just draws behind in a hollow bar fashion.
Also, you can see that I'm gradually making the leaf shapes a little bit smaller as I get to the middle, and that will give you that impression that they're going down further away from us. Just for something kind of cool to think about when I was doing it. I like making things gradually bigger or gradually smaller or up and down or so just some way to keep your attention.
And also a little suggestion when you're using the jelly roll pens is a really light touch. You don't need to be pushing very hard at all. The ink just sort of gets invited out onto the paper, and it's very happy to go out. It doesn't need to be pushed out with pressure. So here she's
Almost
sneaking a
there,
few-
yeah. Getting smaller and smaller. Hello.
Like, I need room to fit in here.
Yeah, I know. How fun is that?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
there's that
now
last
looks
one.
like we finished in, but now
We're going to work with the graphite pencil, and I'm going to fill in the spaces, the interstices, to give it some I don't know, some pop, so that you can see the shapes of the leaves a little better.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a fun thing to do. And I like the color of the graphite with the tan paper.
well, it's sort of like the shading that was between those seeds too.
Right, right. So you can see we're kind of jumping ahead.
It looks like there's like there's something like it's going in and in and in something because like the black on the outside looks like it's swirling around something in a hole like
Yeah.
that.
So now I'm adding a little white around the edges, just because I can, and it's
To
a
make
fun
it
thing.
pop.
Yes,
To make it pop.
it pop. I love that.
Well, the whole thing about contrast is it just is like a high key painting, and it just adds the little white, but it pushes those poke roots to be even more obvious. But wait, there's more.
So I'm going to go add a little bit of graphite around the edges here. And,
That really makes it look like a hole.
cool, huh?
Yeah.
But what's really neat about this is once she gets the graphite around, you can then use the tortillon to blend the graphite of the pencil
With
with
the
with the
white.
charcoal of the white,
And it has
that's
nice,
a really neat
nice
technique.
effect.
But with the white around it, it looks like a hole in the snow.
Yes. Yeah.
It does.
It does look like that.
A whole Pokeleaf.
Yeah. How cool is that?
A whole lot of Pokeleaf.
A whole lot of poke leaf. There we go. And then I just am going to highlight maybe some of the little stems and stuff just to play with it. And I'm sure all you tanglers will find different things that you can do to your poke leaf pumpkin seeds or even whatever shape you decide to do. And look at it, I'm redoing some of them, making them a little bit darker. You can play with that. It's sort of a loving thing. You just go and sort of, give them another little hug there. And
Actually, I
bring 'em
think
up.
this really, really makes it that nice contrast of light and dark, makes it really interesting and really pushes those leaves out.
Don't be afraid to go back and do things over. Once you've done it once, and go back and redefine lines and make things just exactly the way you want them. It's just a really nice artistic part of this.
It looks really beautiful.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. Thank you. So it's a nice thing to do at this time of year, right? Where the pumpkins are just over, and some of them are going to follow through to Thanksgiving. And I had some of the pumpkin seeds that you guys made, and they were really good.
So I think the whole takeaway is that there's always something, you sit with it, you look at it, and then just what does it suggest that, this would be a nice little touch to do.
So you put your chop and say goodbye and have a great time, right? Here's another example. How fun.
Let's see what you do. You can post it on the app, and we can share it with that hashtag, or you can just go there and look at what everybody did. So thanks for playing along, and we'll see you next time.
Say goodbye. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for coming.